This sucks. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Universal joints in the front axle shaft going out, so we're going to replace them. We are working inside today because it's raining, so it's really hot in here, but we'll get it done. So we're going to take our wheel off and start tearing this apart. All right, after taking the wheel off, you want to get you a pry bar and get in here and pry on the edge. Sorry, right there on the edge of that brake pad, right there, and try to release the pressure off your pads. That's so we can get the caliper and bracket off. All right. Your caliper bracket bolts are right here. There is one here and one, I don't know if I can get in there where you can see it right there. Just two of them. They are 18 millimeter. All right, now the caliper bracket should come right off. Here it comes. Be really careful because you do not want to drop this and bust your brake line. All right, we got our brake caliper and bracket tied up. Next, we're going to take our axle nut off. Take this carter key right here out. The axle nut size is a 1 11/16, and you will need either a long breaker bar with a cheater bar to get it off, or I'm fortunate enough to have power tools. So, but if you don't have power tools, breaker bar and a cheater bar will take this off. And we're going to spray this down with some PB Blaster too. Before we spray this down with PB Blaster, let's remove this rotor. Mine's not even rusted on, which is very shocking. Maybe this job's gonna go a lot easier than I thought. Maybe nothing else is rusted like the hub. I hope anyway. Time will tell. There's a little bit of rust in there. We'll go ahead and spray his hub down too. Well, this thing's dirty. All right, I'm gonna let that right there dry, or not dry, but some of it drip off before we start anything else. All right, next take your carter key out. And let's get this axle nut off. Alright, we gotta take our ABS wire off, and that's the fastener right there. It is a number 5 Allen head. Tie it. Put this somewhere up out of the way so it don't get damaged. Don't want to mess that tire up. Alright, next we got 4 bolts. One here, and 2 on the other side that hold your hub on. We got to get them out in order to take his hub out. Yay. I am having to use a breaker bar on the front 2 bolts because I can't get my impact gun in there at all. Alright. Got that broke loose. If I can get it out with this the rest of the way. All right. You'd think I could breathe a little better, but it's hot as hell in here. Okay. We got our 4 bolts for our hub broke loose. Now what I'm going to attempt to do is leave them threaded in, about 2 or 3 threads, and hopefully utilize the power steering to separate this hub a little bit. I hope this works. Alright, this may turn out better than I thought, like I said, but you want to take an old socket and short extension and you want to put it on the bolt, and what you're wanting to do is wedge it right in there and then use the power steering to push your hub out. But I don't think I'm going to have to do that. I mean, seriously, look. This sucker is already ready to come out. So, which I ain't got but 75,000 on this truck, but it is a 08. But I mean, surprisingly, nothing's really rusted. So I'm gonna try to just pull it off. The axle's coming out with it. Awesome. Yeah, this sucks. I was wanting this hub off. All right then. Let me think for a minute. All right. I forgot to record this, but all I done was put the hub in a vise, and I took a hammer, and about 4 good licks, the axle come out. So that's how I got the axle out. But beat on your axle at your own risk. All right, spray your U-joints down with PB Blaster. Let them soak. I actually should have done this while they were in the truck so they'd be soaking, but it slipped my mind. Get them, soak them down real good. Let that sit for a minute. We'll start pressing them out. Alright, I forgot to start recording again, but there's little retainer clips right here. You need to get a chisel and a hammer and knock them out. And just to get this one here started, it's been a pain, but it can't. The end of the retainer clip came about right there, but it's right there right now. I was just going to show you the procedure of knocking it out, hopefully. Right there is what you're trying to get out. Just a little retainer clip. Hold your universal caps in. I'm going to try to get the other 3 retainer clips out. I'm not going to record it. I'm going to move the camera because it's in my way. And then we'll go pressing the universal joint out. Alright, I'm using a ball joint press to get mine out. I've already got it set up to start on the first joint. Hopefully this goes smooth. If not, we'll have to beat them out with a hammer. All right, let's see where we're at. Yeah, that didn't take much. Just barely popped it with a hammer. There's one cap. All right, got the yoke out. All you gotta do now is do this side right here, and your axle. Get the universal joint out of that. Exact same way I just done this one. Alright, just take your cap off your universal joint. There is needle bearings in here, so don't let them fall. If you do, you just have to fix it back, but don't force it. Just set them back in place. There's all them little needle bearings. Just make sure they're all lined up against the wall of the cylinder of this cap right here. And set them somewhere like this till you get your universal joint situated in there. Alright, I got the cap holding it on. I'm still going to use my press, but don't recommend using power tools whenever you're doing this. I prefer to hand crank it. Just in case it gets hung in a bind, I can catch it faster that way. Alright, just take your time when you're doing this and keep an eye on the cap. Make sure it's not getting into a bind or anything else. Make sure your universal joint's staying straight. Don't get no rush, because you don't want to mess this up. Right here, you just want to push it up just enough to get your retainer clip in. So once you get that groove just right above that, enough where you can get one in there, that's where you need to stop at. Yep, about right there. I know y'all can't see it on camera, but right there's the groove. Put your retaining clip in on this side. Got a retaining clip, get that in. Need our hammer. Well, one thing about watching me do something, you actually see how difficult it really is. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm close to throwing a few tools. Ain't about to slide up in there like that, isn't it? Alright. Again, hand tool. Don't use a power tool on this. It'd suck if you had to take your press and press a new one right back out because you screwed up. Just take your time. You gotta press the crap out of these things. That's the plastic air seating, so that's what that popping noise is. I should have just enough clearance to get my retaining clip in. We're gonna try it. If we don't, I'll crank on a little more, but it's pretty dang tough, really. Yep, got just enough. What I do with my hammer. These things are solid now. All right. Pressure off of it. All right. They're going to be a little stiff, but after we get done, we're going to take a hammer and pop the yolks right here. It loosens them up and lets them seat after you're pressing them in. So let me go get the other yoke. These are Spicer universal joints I'm putting in. They're the heavy duty. They don't have Zerk fittings or none of that. Can't grease them. Not serviceable. But I don't like serviceable because you get water up in there. Well, you're doing this crap all over again sooner than you want to. I've had more luck with the non-serviceable ones than I have the ones you can grease. And I grease my truck religiously. And I'll tell you how OCD I am. I change my oil and my fuel filter every 5,000 miles, no matter what. Even if I'm going down the road and I say I got to change it soon, I'll plan out my work week somehow to where I don't go over. That's how quiet I am. So far, so good. All right, to loosen this up, just take a hammer, pop it. There, it's not stiff no more. All right, we're gonna put this back in the truck. Take a wire brush, clean up real good. Get all this right here cleaned up. You don't want no dirt, no rust, no nothing on here. Get it all cleaned up. Alright, we're going to put everything back together in reverse order. Be real careful when doing this. Because you don't want to mess your seal up in there. Now, we will draw this in with the axle nut. Whatever I've done with it. Enough threads. Let's see if I can push this in just a little bit more. Alright. See if I got enough now. I don't know. We'll find out. If you use the impact gun, do this, do it on low speed and stop and check it. Make sure you're not getting nothing in a bind. And we'll turn it up a little bit. Alright, that'll work. Now we can come in and tighten these 4 bolts up easier. I don't know if I can get back here with that one or not. Alright. Okay, I guess I'm going to torque these here down. I'm big on torquing everything back the way it's supposed to be. So let me go get my torque wrench and we'll do that. Alright, we're going to torque our hub bearing fasteners to the knuckle. We're going to torque them down to 125 foot-pounds once I can find my socket. To 125. Maybe I can get to it. Just barely snug yet. Don't go crazy with it. Just strip it out. Alright, axle nut. Don't forget to put your washer on and put your axle nut on, and we're going to torque that down to 263 foot-pounds. Dear God, that's a lot. Alright, now, when you go putting your carter key in, if it does not line up the hole, tighten it just a tad bit more. But mine's perfect, so I don't need to tighten mine anymore. Let's get our brake rotor on, then put our caliper on. All right, after you get your caliper and your caliper bracket back on, run your bolts in on your caliper bracket and torque them down to 250 foot-pounds. Throw your wheel back on, go drive the truck. That's it for me. I'm beat, I'm tired, I'm ready to call it quits. I hope this helps everyone. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It's just been a rough day. But I hope I've taught you something, and I've learned a couple tricks along the way myself. Thanks for watching, and hope y'all have a blessed day.